They say the best way to predict the future is to invent it. And for more than 40 years, Kenworth has been doing just that, building application-specific trucks that address today's demands and anticipate tomorrow's. Trucks driven by innovation to optimise operator productivity and profitability. To go the distance, thrive, where others just don't survive. To be safer, more comfortable, more fuel efficient, and easier to operate. Trucks built with passion and owned with pride. Designed in Australia for some of the world's toughest road conditions, they define tomorrow for the road transport industry, as only Kenworth can.
Movement of grain from farms to port in the grain business, fertiliser business, high productivity is essential, something that Kenworth well understands. We can deliver on time because we can count on our product.
Optimising productivity is fundamental to the Kenworth whole-of-life experience. That's why Kenworths are configured according to application and engineered according to environment.
The whole of life for us is to be able to buy a truck at a good price, to have a good reliable cost per kilometre, and I can say that the Kenworth does deliver that.
We spend a lot of time looking at our customers' operations, how they use the trucks, what conditions, and what we try and do is to put the best possible combination together to enable that customer to be as productive as possible.
Lower tear weight, bigger payload, longer range. That's what you can expect from a Kenworth. And because productivity and reliability go hand in hand, you can also expect maximum uptime.
The best thing for us is to have a truck that doesn't break. Over many years we've worked with Kenworth Engineering and the Kenworth factory to build a truck that suits our application.
Now we're up to a fleet of around 23 with about 140 odd trailers. So you can sleep at night, you don't have to worry about them breaking down every 5 minutes. They're the only ones that seem to stand up to the outback conditions.
No country tests a truck like Australia, and no truck is better prepared for Australian conditions than a Kenworth.
Reliability and durability doesn't just happen. It comes through experience, it comes through commitment, it comes through working with our customers to come up with solutions that meet our customers' needs.
The reliability of the Kenworth product itself is first class, from the motor to the whole construction of the cab and the chassis.
One way that we ensure that we get reliability and durability out of our trucks is that I spend quite a bit of my time actually talking to customers, dealers, even suppliers, and that's the benefit of having an Australian engineering department. We actually have control of the design and we can change the design rapidly and have the changes in place.
We're all Kenworths and that's all we've been. Our first truck was second hand. And I think this one's about the 7th new one. I know our first Kenworth, if you look at that, with nearly 2.5 million kilometres on it, it just goes to show how durable they are at the end of the day, and the resale value is still very good on it.
A truck is only as strong as its weakest link. That's why attention to detail is a Kenworth's greatest strength.
Well, quality is everything. Quality is what we try and instill from every process we do, from the first bolt to the last bolt of the truck. It's what our customers expect and it's what we aim to deliver each and every time we build a truck.
Every component is specified according to your truck's intended usage and assembled with craftsman-like precision on one of the world's most exacting production lines. Throughout chassis assembly, cab assembly, engine build and drivetrain, every person on the line is responsible for quality assurance. From the largest component to the smallest detail, nothing goes unchecked.
The things that seemingly aren't important, like wires rubbing or the degree of a kink in a particular application, it's looked at by each person specifically and said, okay, it's right, and the attention to detail is the quality.
The if you line up a competitor side by side to a Kenworth, you'll always pick which has got the quality in the cab, quality in the chassis, and particularly in the interiors, they're just well put together.
That's the primary reason we can successfully say that when they're on the road, these trucks are going to last longer.
When it comes to comfort, only one opinion matters: the drivers. They'll tell you Kenworth cabs and sleeping berths are roomier, better sealed against road noise and dust, more functional, more fully equipped, easier to access, and just keep getting better.
I feel myself that when you feel comfortable on a truck, that you're more alert, safer. You have a look around, you can't get much more comfortable than this.
Make no mistake, you know when you're driving a Kenworth. They're designed to provide better visibility and more intuitive control, to make driving safer. But not just through cab ergonomics. Kenworth is also at the forefront of collision and rollover avoidance technology, protecting the lives and livelihoods of operators and owners, with advanced active safety systems like ABS braking with traction control, electronic stability program, and active cruise control with braking.
For safety, I think it's safer for the drivers, more stability, you know, especially on the roads we're on. You know, fatigue's a big thing now, and the more comfortable they are and the safer they are, the better the job is and the happier your drivers are. Yeah, that's why we sort of, you know, stick to them.
It's about providing that, you know, that layer of security for operators, that not only are they performing their task of delivering freight as safely and reliably as possible, but also it adds a level of comfort that they're providing the best workplace for their drivers as well, to make sure that, you know, they can come home safely.
We purchased our first Kenworth at T300, 2003. I think now we've got about 20 or 21 of them. Well, the quality is firstly the purchase of the truck. We have a fantastic backup service and we are looked after, and as I assume everyone gets looked after as they purchase a Kenworth.
Every step of the way between production, our dealer network and our after-sales support is really about making sure the customers that are part of our family are really kept on the road. Because the guys care. It's the same with the truck build. They care about what they're doing, and they care about making sure that the end result is going to make sure that our fleet of owners are always achieving maximum uptime.
It's a commitment to maximise your vehicle productivity and longevity that Kenworth fulfills 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, Australia-wide.
Kenworth for us is number one. They provide us with the service level that we need. They provide us with the dealer network that we require, and they provide us with a truck that enables us to be competitive in the marketplace.
They don't only buy one, they buy two, they buy three, they buy four. They become part of the family, and once you're part of the family, once you've got that Kenworth injection into your bloodstream, it sticks.
The customers are good people, and I still have contact with a number of those customers that I sold trucks to 20 years ago.
When you see the badge on the road, you feel proud of the fact that you've had an influence on the durability, reliability of those trucks. We are the world's best truck manufacturer. I honestly believe that.
Kenworth, defining tomorrow, today.